Okay, folks, get ready for another exciting edition of Sweet Country Music.
Singing sweet country music, breathing clean mountain air. Singing sweet country music makes me wish that I was there.
Welcome to Sweet Country Music. I'm your host, Larry Kratka, and while country music has been around for a long, long time, there's one thing about it we all love, and that it's down home from the heart, honest music. Now, on this show, I'll play the biggest hits of country legends throughout the years, and many of those songs I play will be on 45 RPM records or albums. You're going to hear some amazing stuff, so time to get those turntables spinning on this edition of Sweet Country Music. Let's get to work.
Sweet country music.
I'm face to face with an angel. How'd you get those eyes so blue? Your vision in white, and I've been waiting all night just to have one dance with you. Now all my dreams are coming true. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might. Sure where you came from, but I thank my lucky stars above that I got the chance to have a dance, but one dance just ain't enough. I think I'm falling in love. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might be holding heaven in my arms tonight. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight. Everything about you is so perfectly right. I've never been there, but I think I might be holding heaven in my arms tonight. I'm holding heaven in my arms tonight.
In a little cabaret in a South Texas border town sat a boy and his guitar, and the people came from all around, and all the girls from there to Austin were slipping away from home and putting jewelry in hawk to take a trip to go and listen to the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat-top box that he would play. Well, he couldn't ride a wrangle, and he never cared to make a dime, but give him his guitar, and he'd be happy all the time. And all the girls from 9 to 90 were snapping fingers, tapping toes, and begging him, don't hypnotized and fascinated by the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box, and he would play. Then one day he was gone, and no one ever saw him round. He'd vanished like the breeze. They forgot him in the little town, but all the girls still dreamed about him and hung around the cabaret until the doors were locked. And then one day on the hit parade was a little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box, and he would play.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Sweet Country Music, and this is going to be a lot of fun for me to do and for you to listen to. I'll be playing a full hour of the Legends of Country Music, plus a comedy break about halfway through the show. Now, in the second half of the show, the Sweet Country Music feature presentation will feature some amazing banjo songs you may have never heard before. Now, I'll do this because I really, really love banjo music, and I'm going to feature some well-known hit songs played on banjo, fiddle, and guitar. So stick around. This is going to be a lot of fun. The song I just played was Rosanne Cash and something she did back in 1987 called the Tennessee Flat Top Box. The song, which was a hit for her dad, Johnny Cash, back in 1961, landed at #1 for her. I opened the set with a #1 hit record for Tracy Byrd from 1993, Hold in Heaven. Tracy Byrd was first heard on our radios a year earlier in 1992, but Hold in Heaven was what's called a breakthrough hit. Tracy Byrd and I share a common interest. We both have worked with Special Olympics for many years. He's been a national spokesman for Special Olympics, and I do my part working with our local Special Olympians on various adventures. They are very special people.
WTBR.
Sweet country music.
City like the eyes in the subway station. It's 10 stories to my desk in the smoggy sky. But after 5, I'm headed home to heaven, to an easy world. There ain't nothing like the love of a small town girl. Hot coffee and the sound of her sweet voice calling. Country station on the kitchen radio. That's how I know there's still a little magic in this crazy world. There ain't nothing like the love of a small town girl. She makes love to me in real close to part harmony. traffic and the sound of the street is quiet. Fifth Avenue is dressed in a foot of snow. Nowhere to go but underneath the covers, lovers while the snowflakes swirl. There ain't nothing like the love of a small town girl. There ain't nothing like the love of a small town girl.
Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through tonight. I don't care what's right or wrong, and I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through tonight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through tonight. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through tonight.
That is Sammy Smith and a #1 hit record for her from 1970, Help Me Make It Through the Night. Boy, what a song. It earned her a Grammy Award for the Best Female Country Vocal for that year. The song was written and recorded by Chris Christopherson, also in 1970, but the Sammy Smith version was a big, big hit. I opened the set with a 1986 hit record for Steve Warnier, Small Town Girl. He hails from Indiana and first hit the country music record charts in 1978 and just kept on going, racking up a lot of #1 hit records. Now, before he became a successful recording artist, he played guitar with several other legends of country music, including Bob Luman and Chet Atkins.
Sweet country music.
WTBR.
Here's a timeless legend of country music on Sweet Country Music.
The lights in the harbor don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship
of a heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of a heartbreak. How did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? Always to sail this sea of a heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of a heartbreak. Oh, what I'd give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Oh, come to my rescue, come here to me, take me and keep me away from the sea. Yes, the sea of a heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. How I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of a heartbreak.
When I'm calling you, will you answer too? That means I offer my love to you, to be your own. If you refuse me, I will be blue and waiting all alone. But if when you hear my love call ringing clear, and I hear your answering echo so dear, then I will know our love will come true. You'll belong to me, I'll belong to you. You'll belong to me, I'll belong to you.
Now, I don't know about you, but listening to that song brings back images of the 1996 sci-fi comedy movie Mars Attacks. That song was Slim Whitman's Indian Love Call from 1952, and the song itself was a big hit. It was a number 2 hit record for Slim Whitman and stayed at number 2 for 3 weeks. Now, in the Mars Attacks movie, the song kills Martians with Slim Whitman's yodeling. Remember Jack Nicholson as the President of the United States addressing the nation after the Martians attacked Washington?
I want the people to know that they still have 2 out of 3 branches of the government working for them, and that ain't bad.
That ain't bad. I opened the set with Don Gibson and his number 2 hit record from 1961, The Sea of Heartbreak. Don Gibson had a very long run on the country music record charts, roughly from 1956 to 1976. Wow. 20 years of hit records.
WTBR. Sweet country music.
Suntan toes tickling the sand, cold drink chilling in my right hand, watching you sleep in the evening light, resting up for a long, long night. 'Cause when the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down, yeah.
All day long, just taking it easy, laying in a hammock where it's nice and breezy, and sleeping off the night before. 'Cause when the sun goes down, we'll be back for more.
When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright.
When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down.
This old guitar and my dark sunglasses,
This sweet concoction is smooth as molasses.
nothing to do but breathe all day until the big moon rises and it's time to play. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright. When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down, yeah. When the sun goes down, we'll be grooving. When the sun goes down, we'll be feeling alright.
When the sun sinks down over the water, everything gets hotter when the sun goes down.
When the
goes down. We'll be grooving when the sun goes down. Be feeling alright when the sun sinks down over the water. She thinks Krakka's sexy when the sun goes down. We'll be feeling alright when the sun sinks down over the water. Uncle Kenny's hotter when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down, oh, we'll be grooving when the sun goes down. Hey, Uncle Kenny, when the sun goes down.
Every time I look into your loving eyes, I see love that money just can't buy. One look from you, I drift away. I pray that you are here to stay. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Every time I hold you, I begin to understand. Everything about you tells me I'm your man. I live my life to be with you. No one can do the thing you do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all. I'm glad to give my love to you. I know you feel the way I do. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it, baby. Anything at all, you got it, baby. You got it.
I hope you're enjoying this edition of Sweet Country Music. That was Roy Orbison and his 1989 number 7 hit, You Got It. Not only was it a hit on country radio, but it was also a hit on the pop record charts as well. The song was released in January 1989 and zoomed to the top of the record charts. But Roy Orbison had died just a few weeks earlier of a heart attack in December 1988. I opened the set with Kenny Chesney and his duet with Uncle Kracker called When the Sun Goes Down. The song had a nice tropical feel to it, and it landed at number 1 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart, in 2004 and stayed at number one for 5 weeks. Uncle Kracker is a songwriter and singer of both country and rock songs. Well, we're halfway through this edition of Sweet Country Music, and that means it's time for a comedy break. And this time I'm going to play something from one of my favorite comedians, Jeff Dunham. Then during the second half of the show, I'll be featuring some really cool banjo songs by a bunch of studio musicians who call themselves the Banjo Super Pickers. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're going to like what's coming up. I'm Larry Kratka, your host for Sweet Country Music, and I'll be right back.
Sweet country music.
Laugh track.
And now, here's Jeff Dunham with his buddy Walter. And Walter is all dressed up as Frankenstein for Halloween.
Oh, shut the hell up! Good evening, Walter. Do I look like Walter? Well, you look like a Walter Frankenstein. Well, then call me Crankenstein. All right, Crankenstein, you look good. No, I don't. I look like a cross between Hillary Clinton and the Hulk. No offense, Hulk. All right. You don't look like either one of them. Then I look like Gundy in a nursing home. How about that? That would make you pokey. It's pretty good. Yeah, I've been working on that. That's my angry sound. Yeah. Here's my happy sound. Here's surprised. If you don't like the costume, then why'd you pick this one? We were supposed to dress as whatever scared us as a kid. Oh, so for you that was Frankenstein. Actually, it was a Catholic priest, but... Walter, are you ever happy? You should hope not. Why? Can you imagine me coming out here in a good mood? Hi, everybody, I'm Walter, and life is peachy. You'll be working at Starbucks in a week. You know, Walter, these people came here to be entertained. Not all of them. You're not exactly young anymore. Hey! Let's think about this for a second. How long have I been in the show? 24 years. 24 years! So anybody who might have seen our show 24 years ago, yeah, I look exactly the same. You do not. Yeah, this show started out young man, old man. Pretty soon we're gonna be the stinking Sunshine Boys. I used to give you dating and marriage advice. Not too long from now, we're gonna be on stage comparing colonoscopies.
There you go. Jeff Dunham and his cranky old buddy Walter. Time now for the Sweet Country Music feature presentation, and this time I'm going to spotlight some amazing banjo music. Actually, I'll be playing some banjo, fiddle, and guitar picking from the Nashville Super Pickers. Now, if you've never heard of them before, I think you're going to like what you hear. They're going to play a couple of hit records. One was a country hit from John Denver, and the other one a rock and roll hit by the Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles. You're not going to believe this. So, let's get to work. Here are the Nashville Super Pickers on Sweet Country Music. are the Nashville Super Pickers with two examples of taking an ordinary hit record and giving it totally new life with banjos, guitars, and fiddles. That was the Beatles' hit song, I Want to Hold Your Hand. But holy cow, the Nashville Super Pickers gave that old song new life with that performance. I opened the set with a John Denver hit, Thank God I'm a Country Boy, and like the Beatles song, the Nashville Super Pickers gave it new life. And by the way, the Nashville Super Pickers had one country hit record of their own, something called New York Cowboy in 1981.
Sweet country music.
WTBR.
Said way down yonder in the land of cow. Dixie as he died. Listen to me, son, while you still can. Run back home to that southern land. Don't you see what life here has done to me? And they closed those old blue eyes and fell limp against my side. No more pain. Now he's safe back home in Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle had robbed him of all his rebel pride. So I sang Dixie as he died. I sang Dixie as he died.
That is Dwight Yoakam and his 1988 number one hit record, I Sang Dixie. It's a sad song. In fact, it's such a sad song that in 2019, Rolling Stone magazine put together a list of the 40 saddest country songs of all times. And I Sang Dixie was ranked as number 26. I open the set with a more upbeat song from Carrie Underwood, the story of the All-American Girl. The number one hit record from 2007 is all about what she describes as the perfect All-American Girl. Carrie Underwood is amazing and has won a lot of awards. In fact, she was also the 2004 winner of the American Idol TV show.
WTBR. Sweet country music.
There are people everywhere who give everything that they own to someone to care. itching for a fighting and righting the wrong. Crazy as a bar and twice as strong. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. His land is biggest and his land is best. From the grassy plains to the mountain crest, he's ahead of us all, beating the test. He follows his legend into the west. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
There you go, the Kentucky Headhunters, and something they did back in 1991, the Ballad of Davy Crockett. What? Yeah, the story of one of the most famous early frontiersmen and congressmen from Tennessee. The song was first introduced on the 1955 Walt Disney ABC television series Davy Crockett, starring Fess Parker. In fact, Fess Parker even did a version of the song, and here's what it sounds like.
Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, greenest state in the land of the free. Raised in the woods so's he knew every tree. Killed him a bar when he was only 3. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
That's Fess Parker's version. Now, why the Kentucky Headhunters recorded that song? Well, it was probably just a lot of fun to do. I opened the set with a duet from Michael Martin Murphey and Holly Dunn, A Face in the Crowd. The song landed at number 4 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles Record Chart in 1987 and stayed on our radios as a hit record for 23 weeks. You know, I think I'll end this edition of Sweet Country Music with a family group you don't hear on the radio all that much, the Whites.
I'm hanging around, hoping you'll get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case you do. I want to be beside you every step you take. Every time you turn around, I'll be in your way. All over you like poison ivy. You get the itch, that's when you'll find me here to stay. I'm hanging around, hoping you'll get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'll be the melody that haunts your mind, stuck in your memory like a nursery rhyme. You take a fall like Humpty Dumpty, if it takes a month of Sundays. I've got time hanging around, hoping you'll get lonely. I'm hanging around, though you say we're through. You're telling me now that you'll never miss me, but I'm hanging around just in case you do. I'm hanging around just in
There you go, gang. A nice song from an Abilene, Texas country band called The Whites and their number 9 hit record from late 1982, Hanging Around. The Whites consist of Sharon White, Cheryl White, and their dad, Buck White. Sharon White married Ricky Skaggs in 1981, and in fact, he sang on several of the Whites' early recordings. The Whites are one of those country bands you don't hear on the radio all that much, but they're welcome on this show. Well, this edition of Sweet Country Music is all over, but boy, did I have fun playing some of the stuff that you heard, including the Nashville Super Pickers during the feature presentation. These guys on banjo, fiddle, and guitar. Wow. And then, of course, I had a chance to play the Ballad of Davy Crockett. This is going to date me, but I remember watching that on Walt Disney back in 1955. That dates me, huh? Oh, well. Hey, I'm Larry Kratka, your host. Talk to you later.